Hey everyone, welcome to Consumer Gadget Reviews. I'm Doug Drummond, and on today's episode, which Pebble watch should you buy? The original Pebble Steel versus the new Pebble Time. Which is better? Is it worth the upgrade? Find out coming up now. So Pebble Time has been out for about a month at the time of this review. This is the least expensive model, and it's as basic a smartwatch as there is. It's thinner and lighter than the other smartwatch options, but it's surprisingly comfortable to wear. Pebble Time is made of plastic and it's covered in Gorilla Glass, and it features a 30-meter water resistance. The big difference here is the new color display. The Pebble Steel has that old e-paper ink that's very easily read even in direct sunlight, but it lacks any flavor. The Pebble Time now has a new color e-paper screen. Pebble Time also features a new operating system that focuses on a timeline, hence the name. This is great for someone who uses the calendar regularly. You can use the forward and backward buttons on your side to scroll through your timelines and see what's upcoming or what you've already had. You can even further explore each event. Pebble Watch is not a touchscreen, and so everything has to be controlled by its 4 buttons on the sides. Something else new with this operating system is the animations. So when you're clicking through options, it's more pleasing to the eye and fun to use. Pebble's been around for a while and has a pretty huge developer base, so there are tons of watch faces already to choose from, and even some great third-party apps I like to use, like Leaf for my Nest, and there's even mini games that you can play right on the Pebble Watch. Both the Pebble Watches are great as notification watches, and the Pebble Time now even has the ability to reply to notifications for certain apps and offers voice reply with the built-in microphone. But this is oddly only available if you pair it with an Android, as it's not supported by Apple's iOS. For Apple users, it was simply a notification device and it had very limited functionality. Since both the new plastic Pebble Time and the original Pebble Steel are both retailing at $199, it's really hard to compare the two since one's steel and the other's plastic, but I really enjoyed wearing the steel for the last year. The weight felt good, it seemed like it was pretty rugged. The steel band was very comfortable, and I liked the design of the clasp. The finish has began to wear off, but I wore this watch for 7 days a week up to 16 hours a day. The Pebble Time is plastic and it feels very light and almost cheap. I did, however, really love the silicone band that came with it. It was soft and it featured an easy-to-operate switch so that disconnecting the bands and swapping out bands was simple and fast. The screen does remain small on both versions, but Pebble Time's seems much more thinner and less bulky as it's not so square, but it's more beveled and round at the corners. Battery life of both Pebbles was about the same. I'm a pretty heavy user and got anywhere between 4 to 6 days of battery life between charges. Now this is a game changer over the more advanced smartwatches on the market. So is it a worthy upgrade? Well, it's a decent watch. It handles notifications well, and if you're using it with an Android, it's a fantastic smartwatch. But the Steel feels more solid. It looks elegant, but it lacks the new features, and that plain e-paper display feels kind of old and outdated. Although I didn't use the timeline feature at all, I did prefer the color display. So for me, I choose the new Pebble Time. It's snappier, I like the new operating system, but it's still far behind from today's newer wearables.